This is how you're gonna have the perfect week by romanticizing your life and still being on your productive girl grind. First of all, I always start this off. Plan all your big events first. I think this is like the most important thing. So like any work, anything that you know you have to do after work, get those in your calendar. I recommend doing like errands, like maybe like 1 or 2 errands a day rather than doing like a whole day of errands, because then you're like not burnt out. And this could apply to like homework or things like that too. Try spacing it out evenly. But now that we're done with that stuff, let's get into like the fun of it, the romanticizing our life. I'm gonna give you guys a few tasks per week. In fact, I've been giving you guys kind of like a few tasks per week of things you can do this week to romanticize your life. So take what you want, leave the rest. First of all, because we are going into a new month on Friday, which I think is phenomenal. I love when like the new month lands on a weekend because I feel like we can like really plan the whole week for this month. You are going to do a big monthly reset. So you're going to make monthly goals. If you made monthly goals last month, you're going to look at those goals. You are going to go through and maybe make a reading list, a TBR for the month. You deserve a treat. New month, I always think that this is like a fun thing to do when you're kind of like approaching the new month. Go ahead and make a small purchase just for yourself, literally between like maybe like $5 to $20, something like that. It could be a sweet treat. It could be maybe going and buying like a few bags of candy for a movie night. It can be like a small thing that's been on like your Amazon wish list for a while, like whatever. Make that small purchase and then take the amount that you paid for that purchase. So if you paid like $8 for eye masks, take that amount and apply $8 to either your savings or debt, literally like anything like that. Then you are going to pick a part of your routine that you want to change. So say in your night routine lately you have been like scrolling before bed. Say you want to live like more intentionally and that's been like a big goal for the year for you. Pick a part of that night routine and instead of like being like, I'm not going to scroll at all. Well, don't scroll at all, but replace it with something rather than just like, you know, completely eliminating it. Replace it with maybe like doing yoga before bed, or maybe even it's like watching an episode of your show instead of scrolling, which like I know it's still screen time, but I feel like it is more intentional and it is increasing your attention span, which is good. Maybe just change a part of your routine, even if it's not a bad thing. Maybe change a part of your routine just for fun, just to like, you know, switch things up, especially because we're going into the warmer months. We're going into summer. It's still kind of spring right now. We still have some like gray outside, but you know, change up something in your routine that you know you can like do consistently. And then that leads me into the final thing that I'm going to have you do this week. You are going to pick one small habit that you want to add into any part of your day. So this could be in a routine, it could just be a daily habit, what have you. Pick one small habit. Don't do like a